Good evening, welcome to another edition of my 5D Secret Garden, where, it's a secret, I guess. So, it's just a chaotic day today. I don't know, the energy is off, I don't like it. So, that's why I'm kind of in the mood that I'm in, but there's just something's going on. There's a lot of projections here. It's like, I guess they're really going hard right now. So, I don't know, I just really wish this would all end soon, because I'm just getting tired of it. So let's see what the energies are. So strength in reverse would be the first. So we have, lack of inner strength, weakness, insecure, low energy, raw emotion, struggle, pride. So this is most likely your DM just lacking strength to do the right thing by you. You know what I mean? It's just not what they're not, bringing it to the table. You know what I'm saying? So they're just staying where they're at. They're staying stuck. So I don't know, hopefully maybe this Hierophant could come through some situation and see through this and help us out. I mean, that's the only thing we could really expect right now is this for right now. So see what happens. Okay, so good. You have an Ace of Cups coming your way, all right? So you are a Nine of Cups. That means you are a wish come true. So believe that whatever, has happened in the past, that is all in the past. Everything is forgotten. Everything is illusions. There's nothing to even think about because people see how you are now. They see the person you are. They see the person you always were, okay? And that's why you have an Ace of Cups coming your way, okay? Because you deserve it. You deserve it. And a lot of these DMs, they're in regret now, Five of Cups. They were like, we should have gave it to them, but they didn't have the strength. They lacked the strength. So what else can they do? You know what I mean? If they can't do it, somebody else will, believe me. So these people, they're just going through tower after tower. This is why the energy is so chaotic. Just we can't get rid of these people. Because we got a King of Cups in our energy in the reverse that's, very bothersome, a very shifty individual here that we're not in the mood for. We're tired of this person, okay? This King of Cups in reverse. They're just like very, bad, cold advice, emotionally manipulative, they're moody, they're just a shifty person, okay? And they're not somebody that you want to even be around. It's like just somebody that gives you bad advice. So this could be your DM, it could be their friend, it could be anybody. But all we know is that we're in Hermit energy and we're going to stay there for the foreseeable future because whatever, this is the only safe energy we have. This is all we can be. This is the only way we can become safe or stay safe, okay? But we still learn during it. So it's not like we hide. Because this King of Cups, they just won't stop. Okay, this is why the Tower's coming their way. Because if they just refuse to stop, if this King of Cups in reverse, if they, looked at things after the many warnings and seen that we told them, stop, God wants you to stop, they don't want to listen. So now here comes the Tower, all right? And then a Nine of Swords. So they'll be in their bed crying about this. They'll be blaming us, blaming you, DF. They'll be saying, oh, it's their fault. They're the reason why I'm in this situation. With the King of Cups in reverse, we'll be telling people, crying to anybody that will listen that it's us that's doing this, that we're doing witchcraft or something. That's what they'll say. That it wasn't them, it was us. We were the one doing it. So, Page of Swords in reverse, because that's the way they are. They like to deceive people, manipulate, they lie, they'll make up any story they can about you because it's whatever they can to create an illusion, to create doubt about you is what, that's their game. That's their game plan. So that's how they feel that they could beat you by, bad mouthing you, saying all this stuff, deceiving people. But the thing is eventually people start to see who you are. This is people see this, this ain't adding up. And then once that happened, that's when everybody sees this person as King of Cups in reverse for who they really are. They say, wow, we see what you were all about. You know what I mean? You were trying to make it out like DF was the problem, but it was you. You were the problem the whole time. And that's where everybody's going to see a King of Cups in reverse. And, the deception's being seen from, because that's why you're in a Tower, okay? Because this DF is the sun, brother, okay? They are positive. They are strong. They are happy. They have vitality, fun, warm. They're celebrating over here. So there is nothing you could do, all right? The Cancer is the sun here, brother. So it's all about the sun sometimes. So The more positive you stay, the better. There's no reason. Yeah, we know there's stuff that it's not what we particularly care for, but whatever, we just deal with it. Because we know we have a Four of Wands coming our way. We know we have union. It doesn't matter if it's with the DM. It doesn't matter that we will get a new one. You will get a new one. Trust me. They are not the only one. You will get that. If you're in love with that energy, you will find another one. You will get another union. It's in your energy. You have that with the Ace of Cups. Okay? So there's nothing that this weak King of Cups in reverse that's in a tower because of their deception, Page of Pentacles reverse, or Page of Swords reverse, is they're all, you know, they don't even know what to do right now. They're sitting there all in their heads. They're just gonna, everything's gonna come crashing out. And it was all because of them trying to play these games. They tried to play games with this fool. All right, so never play games with a fool, okay? Because a fool really has nothing to lose. They don't even care what they lose. So you want to play games, then you're playing games with the wrong person. Because this is the type of person who will walk right away. They don't care. They're not concerned about what's going to happen, you know? It's not a big deal to them. They could lose everything and just go on their way. You know what I mean? You people, that wasn't the case. You had a lot to lose. Way more to lose. But you kept playing with us. Wouldn't let us walk away. And that's what I'm talking about. Death in reverse. You have resistance to change. You want to hold on to us. You just wouldn't let us walk away. We said, please, just let us get out of our energy. Let us walk away. No, you got to keep coming for us, keep coming for us, keep coming for us until there's no more, until you're finished, you know? There's no other way sometimes. And that is, again, why you're in the Five of Cups, why you're in regret. Because you wouldn't stop. If you just would have sat back and paused and, you know, looked at the situation and realized that what you were doing was wrong when you should have known anyway, then it's like, this is what makes me, like, question a lot of things. It's all right, though. It doesn't matter because, listen, God will do everything for us. We don't have to worry about it. God has our back, trust me. Okay, Page of Pentacles in reverse, because whatever lack of commitment, whatever greediness these people had, whatever people didn't want to, you know, commit to you, they felt like you were a wild card, or you felt like you were a risk. So people felt that you were expendable. You know, even though they knew how good of a person you were and that you were a good asset, people knew how that was, but they just didn't want you there. They just wanted you out of there because they felt you were a threat to them. Anybody who felt like you were a threat was pushing to get rid of you. In your DMs here about you, making up lies. It was all fucking put together. It was well orchestrated, but they got caught. So now it makes it even that much more ridiculous of the whole situation. And that's why you're going to be publicly recognized, okay, for that Six of Wands. You will be seen for who you are, all right? Everybody knows, like I told you, it's only could last so long. How long you think you were going to say something about somebody that wasn't true, okay? Without these people seeing you now. They see what you're all about. They know what you're about. They see it now. They're just, you know, questioning what even they should do with you. Because, listen, they know we're the Empress. Everybody knows we're the Empress. Because how could you not know that? Because we display all queens of the deck, including the High Priestess. So anybody that came up against us that thought that they were going to defeat us was very, very mistaken, very much in their ego, thinking that they were going to come up against this Empress and that something was going to happen along those lines where they were going to defeat them. This Empress don't even want nothing to do with you. So that's the thing. It's like you're like a bug. Like, get away. We don't even want to be bothered. But it's like, continually keep coming. All right, and that's why you people are going to be in the Eight of Swords. Get yourself in a self-imposed prison over what you're doing, because you're going to be in spiritual jail very shortly if you're not already there. Because justice is here, brother. That is what's going to happen, all right? Like I said, these people are going to see what they were doing to you. They're going to see that they weren't leaving you alone, that they were gang stalking you. They took it to the next level. You were just trying to walk away, but these people needed your energy, all right? This is what it all came down to. It was all about your energy, okay? And the DM trying to make it about them. It was never about them. It was always about you, okay? Because like I told you, you're the sun. You're the one who generates all this. You're the one where the power comes from, brother. Everything revolves around you. This is always about you. Okay, that's why you got a Four of Wands over here, an Ace of Cups, and you're the Empress, okay? Like, that is why justice is here for us, all right? This King of Cups, they got problems. Just know that. They got serious, serious problems going their way. And they may end up in jail. Just be prepared, because Five of Swords in reverse, because they do have a desire to reconcile. It says past resentment, making amends, desire to forgive. That's fine and dandy and everything, but we don't have time for nonsense. We don't have time to play games with people. All right, so that is why justice is here. They want a desire to reconcile. We don't know. Just please, just whatever happens, happens. If it happens, it does. You know what I mean? In the meantime, just 10 of Wands, you're just going to have to carry the burden of this now. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be the one who's going to have to, do the extra responsibility, the hard work. You're going to have to complete all this now, because what you did was you created something that this Empress is not able to complete. And this person didn't deserve it, this Empress. This Empress has good karma. They did not deserve this. So that's why they're going to be rewarded in the best way, while you people get the worst karma ever. That is why you must always pay attention to people's spiritual ranks. Always. Because listen, brother, you're the Nine of Cups. You are the wish come true. Like I said, the Ace of Cups is already here. So this Ace of Cups comes to this wish come true. You got your 10 of Cups. You got your 4 of Wands. Everything's looking perfect. You got the 3 of Wands over here, preparing for everything. We prepare for the worst, expect the best. So we are already in the way. We know justice is coming, because these people's resistance to change is forcing out of it. Justice has to be forced out of them. So it has to be forced out, because now 5 of Swords in reverse, people are wanting desire to reconcile and make amends, but that doesn't mean we even want them around. So it's like, beat it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you have desire to reconcile now. What's that supposed to mean? We don't need you. We never did need you. Okay, and that's King of Swords reverse. So you have the malicious King of Swords reverse here. That was with the King of Cups here also. So this is probably the person who was in that King of Cups here in reverse, which is probably our DM. You got this malicious King of Swords in reverse now, who's really being seen through. This is like the Emperor in reverse. This is the one that, you hate this energy. This is the worst of the worst. It's very malicious, no empathy, lacks empathy genes. Just a very, very shifty individual, this King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it could be the same person, though. This could be the same person, with the King of Cups in reverse also, because they see that Empress has the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, they see what's going on with that. They said, I already seen them solve the puzzle. I already know that they did it. So he's like, what can we do to stop this now? The King of Swords in reverse. They're like, we seen them stop the puzzle. How do we stop them from getting the prize, though? So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to stop you from getting the prize right now, this King of Swords in reverse. So they are in a tower, though. Just know that, because whatever King of Cups in reverse that's with them, or if it's the same person, just know that that person can't be trusted either, because they lack strength. Okay, they're not strong at all, and your Wheel of Fortune is there with your Ace of Cups and your 4 of Wands. We'll do one more. And at the end of the day, this High Priestess in reverse will be with them. So you'll have the King of Swords in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. Like I stated in the past, that is the 3 Stooges of tarot. All right, that is the you got the High Priestess in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. The 3 Stooges right there. Okay, so now we know that the 3 Stooges are involved with this right now. They are all arguing. All these people, there's all chaos with these people, because again, Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, and that's 2 times. So now we know the end result is Wheel of Fortune for you, because that's what it's all about, brother. So just know that. That's a good one. It clarified my 3 Stooges, though. So got the 3, got the High Priestess, the King of Swords. I said the 3 Stooges. It sounds perfect too, like the way they would be. Like King of Swords reverse, Mo, High Priestess in reverse, Larry, and King of Cups in reverse, Curly, which is the DM. That's perfectly done. Okay, because whatever Scorpio, like I said before, that wanted to come up against you, wanted to challenge you for the water title, is, they're not winning right now. They're underwater right now. Okay, people are looking at them, and they're going under. So it doesn't really matter what they say, because like I said, Saturn and Aries is going to be a big problem for them, because they're going to have to pay for the karma for what they do. And Saturn in Pisces, so that's what the Scorpio has to deal with. Because, like I said, Saturn and Aries is here for this person. This is the karma. The Scorpio has to deal with this karma. This is the High Priestess in reverse, the Scorpio. Okay, so at the end of the day, Sagittarius was, did the right thing, and they helped this, Empress. They were there for them. They knew that that's what they needed, and they helped them. So it was a good thing we had the Sagittarius here to help us against the Scorpio, because they also had to deal with a Virgo who was in this high priestess in reverse energy. So that would be a mixture of the Scorpio and this Virgo would be a perfect high priestess in reverse energy that we're coming up against you, because this is happening during Leo season. So people are seeing through all this. This is all happening real time. So people are knowing what's going on. It's just, you don't know how much they know, because you're not really paying attention to them. How much you don't even know what's going on, okay? Because you don't care about what's going on with this Aquarius. Like, you stopped caring about this person like 10 years ago. So this person's still in your energy. It almost has to be removed, spiritually removed. This person has to be, because they listen to some Capricorn who they tried to go help, and do all this nonsense. And now we had this Capricorn and this Aquarius and this Virgo and this Scorpio all have to deal with Saturn and Aries, because they're getting their karma there, okay? And that's basically, there's nothing they can do about that, because the Cancer, brother, is always going to be the winner at the end of the day. So they are getting their karma while you're sitting here pretty with your 4 of Wands, Ace of Cups, like living life up like a champ. So you're very happy, and just know communication is coming soon, Mercury. So it doesn't matter from who, but you will get the the tangible evidence you need for so you could understand what's really going on here. Justice is here, brother, so don't worry. It's coming for these, the King of Swords in reverse, this High Priestess reverse, and this King of Cups reverse. They're going to pay. Beware of hidden truths. They will soon be revealed. Yeah, so as I just said, beware of hidden truths. They will soon be revealed. Like I just said, everything is going to be coming out of the wash now. Everybody, it has to. It's coming. Everything is changing. The karma has to be done. People have to serve their karma for what they did to us. Okay? And now it's going to happen. And now you're going to have to sit back, watch the show, and enjoy yourself, because these hidden truths are going to come through. And you're going to see just how bad these people were, and how bad they treated this Cancer. And this Cancer survived this all and was able to, thrive. So just be aware of your surroundings with a King of Cups in reverse approaches you, because I don't really trust them right now. So see you later.